In 1952, a single television broadcast changed the course of American politics forever. On September 23rd, Richard Nixon, then a young senator and vice presidential nominee, faced a scandal that threatened to derail his political career. His response: a groundbreaking televised address that would come to be known as the Checkers Speech. Nixon stood accused of misusing a secret fund for personal gain. With his position on Dwight D. Eisenhower's ticket in jeopardy, he made a bold decision to address the nation directly through the relatively new medium of television. This unprecedented move would either save or end his career. Speaking from the El Capitan Theater in Los Angeles, Nixon delivered a masterclass in political communication. He blended transparency with emotional appeal, presenting himself as a man of modest means with nothing to hide. He detailed his finances, including his $41,000 home with a $20,000 mortgage. He emphasized his wife Pat's respectable Republican cloth coat instead of a mink. But the most memorable moment came when Nixon mentioned Checkers, a Cocker Spaniel gifted to his family. This seemingly unrelated reference proved to be a stroke of genius. It humanized Nixon and created an emotional connection with viewers. He said, quote, "The kids, like all kids, love the dog, and I just want to say this right now, that regardless of what they say about it, we are going to keep it," end quote. By the end of the speech, Nixon had transformed the narrative from one of potential corruption to a story of an honest, hardworking American family under attack. His clever use of television set a new standard for political messaging. The public response was overwhelming. An estimated 60 million Americans watched or listened to the address. The Republican National Committee was flooded with calls and telegrams supporting Nixon. Public opinion swiftly shifted in his favor. Eisenhower, seeing the change in sentiment, fully embraced Nixon as his running mate, famously telling him, quote, "You are my boy," end quote. The Checkers Speech did not just rescue Nixon's career, it fundamentally changed political communication. It demonstrated how a well-crafted television appearance could sway public perception and orchestrate a dramatic comeback. Nixon's success with the medium set a precedent for future political strategies, highlighting television's power to build trust and connection with voters. The impact of this speech extended far beyond the 1952 election. It established television as a crucial tool in politics, allowing leaders to speak directly to voters and bypass traditional media filters. This moment transformed political campaigns, making TV presence as important as policy positions. The long-term effects were significant. Television became a kingmaker in American politics. There was a shift towards more personal, emotionally driven political messaging. It also contributed to the emergence of a conservative populism, emphasizing social and cultural identities rather than economic interests. The Checkers Speech marked the beginning of an era where television and politics became inseparable. Nixon's pioneering use of the medium set a precedent that politicians continue to follow today, shaping the way leaders connect with the public in the modern age. In the 1950s, television began to weave itself into the fabric of political life, with Nixon's Checkers Speech standing as a testament to its newfound power. This moment was not just about clearing a name. It was about reshaping how politicians connected with the public. Television became a cornerstone of political strategy, forever changing the landscape of public engagement.